Hi, yes, I'm new to the neighborhood. No, thank you for inviting me to the block party barbecue. Yeah, no, giant pig carcass sounds lovely. I just, I'm allergic. Yeah, I know, it does suck, because I do love me some pig carcass. Oh, no, thank you, no egg salad for me. No, I'm on a strict no menstruation diet. I'd love to come out with you guys tomorrow night. Oh, a steakhouse. Yeah, no, there's my whole allergy thing, but I can, appreciate the aesthetics of a steak. So I'd love to come and admire the aesthetics. Hi, it's Emily from BiteSizeVegan, and welcome to another Vegan Nugget. Navigating social situations can be one of the more challenging aspects of veganism, especially for new vegans and those considering going vegan. It's one of the major concerns that I hear from people. How will I eat out? What will I tell my friends? How can I still be social? Well, everyone's journey into veganism is different, so there's no one answer. Some vegans refuse to eat in social situations where animals and their byproducts are being served, while others simply eat their vegan meals alongside omnivorous ones. Author and speaker Colleen Patrick-Goudreau addresses this dynamic often in her writings. So last time I spoke with her, I asked her to share her take on the matter. So let's hear from her, and then I'll come back in and share some of my own thoughts.
I think one of the scariest things for people about going vegan is how are they going to, how do we navigate, social situations with non-vegan friends and family? Because I think that's, a lot of times that's where our mind goes. How am I going to, if I go to my cousin's wedding, or if I, go out to eat with friends, or, my family doesn't approve of this, how am I going to talk to them about it? So could you speak a little bit about how to navigate those kind of situations?
Well, if there are friends and family, we probably love them. And they probably love us, and we want them to be happy, and they want us to be happy. So we have to find a place where we can meet and enjoy each other's company, regardless of how we're manifesting our values. Now, that's what being vegan is for me. It's about manifesting my values of compassion and kindness. That's what being vegan is for me. It's not like a trait that I hold, and so I look at other people who don't get into that, who are not in that box called vegan, and I go, I'm not really sure if you're going to be the right person in my life. There are traits of the people in my life that I love, and I just am aware that they are incredibly compassionate. They're not manifesting it in the way that would reflect really their true compassion. But that doesn't mean they're not all these other things to us. And so, again, that's where I keep talking about how it's in our minds first, and it's really how we're perceiving the people around us. So, if we're perceiving the people around us as people we love and care about and who are compassionate, then we, I think, can deal much better. As far as the specifics of social situations, I just know that things get better, that people just relax a little bit after some time. And when they see that we're serious about it and we're not such a PIA about it, because in the beginning we are. We want everyone to hear what we've learned, and we want people to change, and we want people to see what we see. And that's all good. It's all part of this process. But when our families and friends kind of realize this is something that's passionate about, for us, that's something we care about, and that it's just part of who we are, everybody relaxes. And when we can let that process happen and trust that it's going to happen and just be who we are and not worry about how other people are taking it, I think things just go a lot more smoothly. I really do. We just kind of, in some ways, we also have to relax and give it time.
I hope you enjoyed hearing Colleen's approach to dealing with social situations as a vegan. Now, her method may resonate with you, or it may not. As I said before, everyone finds their own path with this. You may take the route of someone like Gary Yourofsky and tell your family and friends that if they eat with you, they eat vegan. Or you may find something akin to Colleen's approach feels best. The main concern that vegans seem to have is how others will perceive us, what they will think of us, and how that affects us socially. Of course, there's also to consider that your social awkwardness might have nothing to do with your diet. For me, I've been vegan most of my life, but I'm pretty sure I was socially awkward even in utero. Well, here's how I look at it. Any social awkwardness or perceived rejection that I endure is nothing compared with what the animals are going through. And is my social acceptability really worth taking the life of an innocent being? Should they suffer and die so I can be socially comfortable? Imagine encountering the animals you're about to consume and saying, "Hey there, you seem nice and all, but if I don't kill and eat you, then people might say I'm weird." For me, there's nothing that could ever make me comfortable in a situation where animals and their byproducts are being consumed. And I'm okay with that. Frankly, I would be concerned if I was comfortable. Of course, many non-vegans don't see what we vegans see. And if you are a non-vegan who does see it, then you, my friend, may just be the next vegan.
Come play with us.
As I said in my video on whether vegans hate non-vegans, it's hard sometimes for us vegans to remember that many of us were once there as well. We didn't know any better. Now, this doesn't excuse the insane and unnecessary behavior of killing other beings for our meals. There is never any excuse or justification for what we do to animals. But it can be possible that some non-vegans truly don't know any better. It's up to you to determine what you're comfortable with and what you're willing to endure. But it's no one's choice to determine what the animals are willing to endure. And just a note, if your family or friends belittle you and your choices to not harm other beings, don't stand for that. Compassion should never apologize to aggression. Now, I'd love to hear from you on this matter. If you're vegan, what's been your experience being in social situations with non-vegans? If you're non-vegan, how do you perceive vegans at social events? For either side, do you feel imposed upon? Uncomfortable? What have been your strategies to navigate these situations? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it around to help others in social situations. If you're new here, be sure to hit that big red subscribe button down there for more awesome vegan content every Monday, Wednesday, and some Fridays. I would love to have you as a subscriber. If you want to help support Bite Size Vegan, check out either of the support links in the video description below, or you can click on the Nugget Army icon there or the link in the iCard sidebar. Now go live vegan, get social, if you're into that, and I'll see you soon. Of course I'd love your bacon turducken recipe. Yeah, I could totally use that. Thank you. All right, so let me make sure I got your recipe right. So, there's the turkey is the main vessel in this situation, and then the duck carcass goes in the turkey's nether regions, and then the chicken goes in the duck's nether regions, and then what you've added to this phenomenal creation is then the bread that goes in the nether regions of the chicken has the bacon in it, and that's the secret. I told you I could remember. Yeah, I think we're gonna be good friends.